Hello wonderful viewer and welcome to What the Math. This is Anton and today I'm going to start a new playthrough of a game called Master of Orion. Now actually in the next few days, specifically in the next 2 days, you'll be watching only Master of Orion playthroughs, and the reason for that is because I'm actually away at a conference where I'll be presenting something really cool. I'll be talking about how games, and video games specifically, and YouTube have actually influenced a new generation of students. So I'm actually presenting to a lot of different teachers and I'm going to be talking to them about how awesome all of you are and how much the video games and YouTube have changed the students today. Anyway, if you have any special comments for teachers around the world, please leave them in the comments below, but make sure that they're nice and not too inappropriate. Anyway, let's start the game. We're going to start our first playthrough. This is still actually in development, so it's not actually complete yet. There's only, I believe, 6 different races available to us. And I think the first playthrough is going to be with humans, because why not? They sound pretty cool, they're stubborn, they're charismatic, diplomatic, and look pretty mean actually. But you know what, why not? I'm gonna do this as a human first, and then we're gonna try other races later on. I don't know if it's going to be a long playthrough, but let's try to finish this and destroy everyone, just like humans would, right? Right. Anyway, moving on. And just to make this game a little bit quicker and a little bit more exciting, we're going to make this a medium-sized galaxy. It's going to be a circle galaxy so that it's easier to navigate. There's going to be 5 opponents. That's the maximum number. And we're also going to randomize this a little bit. I don't actually know what this does, but I guess it changes the galaxy a little bit. We're going to make sure we have random events, pirates, monsters, racial traits, and everyone is going to be balanced. Alright, so let's start the game and see how this goes for our human race. And so it begins!
The Human Republic. Fulfilling a dream once thought impossible, all of mankind has come together as a single world of traders and diplomats, explorers and scientists, pressing toward the final frontier. Venturing forth from their blue planet Earth, they now seek to explore space, discover ancient civilizations, and coexist peacefully with their neighbors from a position of strength and solidarity.
Interesting. So these are different humans from who we are, I think. Let's find out if we can actually change it a little bit.
Welcome, President. I am Victoria, your personal advisor. It is my job to help you manage our people's needs and keep you updated on what's happening on the furthest reaches of our dominion.
Hello, Victoria! My name is Anton. I am here to conquer and destroy. Okay, so I think I'm going to be playing as a true human being, and I'm gonna go a little bit more aggressive and possibly conquer things around me and destroy a few races. Because, you know, that's probably what we would actually do if we actually discover someone. Let's try to be nice, actually, for the first few turns at least. Alright, so the way this game works... Oh, hello. Oh, that's all you wanted to say? Okay. The way this game works is, it's actually a little bit more simplified compared to other 4X games, and 4X stands for Explore, Expand, Exterminate, and what's the other X? Exploit, I think. Anyway, so we have 2 scouts here. First scout is going to go... Well, let's actually go here first. And we've discovered something here. We have 2 ways to go. We're going to go to this planet, or to this solar system first, and then we're also going to go to the other solar system. We're going to go find aliens and possibly make friends first, and then backstab them with the backstabby end of our sword. Alright, so this is planet Earth. Welcome to Earth of the future. This is our farmers, this is our scientists, and this is our industrialists. Our next production is going to be a colony ship, which is perfect. It means that we can colonize 1 more planet. But in this game, we have to be careful with not colonizing too much. And the only other planet we have in our solar system is actually a gas giant. It's called Sol 2. We're going to assume this is Jupiter, and we're going to call it that. This is Jupiter. I don't think I can do anything with it. I do believe we can actually build something around it, but not yet. We also have a frigate, and this is going to be our main defense for now, especially when the pirates decide to show up. And it looks like we only have to worry about 2 possible ways they can come from. So either here or here. Let's actually explore both of these areas just to find out what's where and what's who and how is which and why. What? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Let's actually move the frigate here. I'm guessing most enemies will come from here, but that's just a guess. Zoctan discovered. What's Zoctan? What is Zoctan? Why is it? Why was it discovered? I don't know. Let's choose a research.
Our scientists are eager to start. What should we focus on?
You know, Victoria, I do not know. Let's focus on weapons. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with biology first because I want to start producing more people, which means I need to increase population growth. I know it's fantastic because...
Excuse me.
Ugh. It's fantastic because I made a choice. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's not get too cocky. I'm afraid I'm going to lose the game if I get too cocky, even though I'm only playing on medium. The reason I chose medium is because this is my first playthrough, and I don't really know much about how the enemy behaves yet. We have a colony ship. Yay! Okay, so the colony ship will colonize a new solar system, but I can't decide which one. I think I'm going to go here. I'm guessing one of these planets is colonizable. So let's go and send it here, because the frigate is going this way too, and it will protect the colony ship in case something bad happens. This guy goes here, choose production. Alright, so let's increase the value of our planet by doing... Actually, I need a research laboratory, because this will increase our research speed, and this is very, very important early on. We want to be ahead of our enemies, so we need to construct research buildings. Alright, so now we're just going to skip a few turns and see what happens. I don't think anything will happen just yet. We might see a few pirates, which means we might get to fight some pirates. But I also need to start producing more frigates, because that's my main defense. Oh, here we go, pirates! Pirates incoming! Pirates, they're coming from this way. 3 pirate raiders. That's not actually too difficult. Even though there's 3 of them, I should be able to defeat them with one of my frigates. The enemy strength is shown here. My frigate has like 119, so that's way more powerful. Alright, so what's Esper? Ooh, I found a new system. How am I discovering these? I guess this is kind of automatic. So if there's no more connections here, this might be a completely useless solar system. But this one is actually seems to be very important because it has like 5 connections. So if I hold this will be my key strategy to trying to basically get influence in this region. Anyway, so let's move on. We're going to... So this is a scout. Is this a gas giant or is this a planet? What do you think? I think it's a gas giant. And it is not a gas giant. It is a planet that allows us to have 4 population. It's a volcanic planet, not very hospitable. So we might actually avoid it for now. Let's hope this is something better. Let's find out what this is. Alright, so just skip the next turn. And I'm going to go ahead and actually destroy these pirates. I'm going to attack them with my frigate. And we get to have our first battle. Yay! Attack! Yes, tactical. It's going to be a manual battle. The battles in this game are relatively simple, but kind of fun, actually. I think it gets a little bit more complicated once you have, like, hundreds of ships, or whatever, dozens of ships fighting each other. When it's just one, it's not as complicated. Alright, so I'm gonna hide behind the rock here, because this is all in real time, by the way. You can pause the game, but it's not really that helpful. And hide behind the rock, hide behind the rock. Shoot and hide. Okay, I just need to shoot once and then hide. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Shoot them! There we go, and now hide. That will probably destroy one of the ships. And next attack. Oh, I don't even have to hide. Apparently my range is way higher than theirs. Because I have rockets. Which I think actually means that I should probably focus on rocket design. I'm gonna try to increase my missile strengths, because that seems to work the best in this particular game. Look at that, 0 damage, excellent. Your fleet is victorious, Captain! Nuclear missiles. Oh, that was nuclear missiles? Really? Whoa, didn't know that. They got nuked. So if the pirates are going to be coming from here, this may suggest that the pirate base is in this region. And yeah, there is actually pirate bases in this game. Oh, there's more connections here. Excellent. And because there are pirate bases in this game, we also need to actually possibly destroy it. But I think I'm going to keep this frigate here for now. It's going to just play defense. Because... Oh, yeah, perfect. Look at that. 8 population. I'm colonizing this. Because I want to make sure that nobody gets through to my system. So I need to actually put another frigate in this solar system, so that in case someone comes from this side. So yeah, we do have a interesting position here. We're sort of not really on the side, but not really in the middle either. So it's going to be a pretty interesting game, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna skip a few turns here just to see if anything else happens until we basically start colonizing this planet. Fleet needs orders. All right, so you are going to go here, and you are going to colonize this planet because this.
Pardon me, President.
Oh, you're forgiven. Nothing to be worried about. Okay, let's colonize this. This is going to be a new world. Welcome to Earth 2.0. Better, improved, with more forests and mushrooms. Oh, it's a small planet. Okay. But it has a lot of minerals. And it has Terran biome. It's actually very lucky for us to find a you can kind of see the resolution is still very low because it's a early access game. But yeah, it's very lucky for us to find a planet that's Terra-like, so close to Earth. Okay, so first step is we need to construct what? I don't actually know if I can construct anything yet. Well, we might have to go for research labs, I guess, just to give ourselves a research boost. But the next thing we're going to be building is food production and also production, because we need to make this colony self-sufficient. It's producing pollution. Why is it producing pollution? I do not know. Oh, it has gems on it too. Haha. Gives extra credits to boost the colony. Excellent. Alrighty, so oh, and by the way, you can use these credits to actually accelerate production. So if I really needed this right now, I could actually buy this, but because I don't have enough credits, we're gonna keep them for future reference for later on. So let's instead explore more of these systems and find out if we can colonize something else. So look at that, there's another planet right here that's really awesome and colonizable, which means I should probably produce another colony ship. As soon as I get extra population here, I'm going to send a colony ship to colonize this system. But meanwhile, let's actually just wait here and not really push ourselves to the extremes, because if you actually send out too many colony ships, your population on your main planet is going to decrease way too dramatically, and then you won't really be effective at all. And we don't want that. We want to be more effective. What I'm really liking about this reiteration...
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
Thank you, scientists. What I really like about this version of Master of Orion is that or just about this game in general, is that the turns actually are really, really fast. They actually advance really super fast. Okay, I need to construct this because this will give us automated factory.
Excellent.
And we need that for our new colonies.
Fantastic.
And then... okay, so we're gonna settle on this planet first, so let's actually keep exploring. I'm gonna try to find out what this system is all about. And this fleet is going to just wait here for now and guard this area. We're gonna guard this from pirates who will probably show up really soon. Alright, excellent. So we now have our first research lab, and we can construct the two things. We can either construct hydroponic farms or biospheres. And so this building here gives us extra food, but this building gives us food and research. And I think I'm gonna choose this. Also, this costs a little bit less in maintenance, but that's not a big deal for us, because I believe humans actually do get extra money because they get some sort of racial bonus from economy. So money should not be a problem for us, but research might be a bit of a problem because we're not particularly research-oriented species. And the new planet we've discovered here is it's a toxic planet. Okay, so not particularly exciting. Moving on. Go to the next system, please, and thank you. We're going to try to explore as many of these as we can until we find a new species. And the thing is, as soon as you discover a new species, they will probably start competing with you, or I guess with me, for various solar systems. I remember when I tried playing this for a few minutes in the beginning, someone got really upset when I colonized a planet that was literally right next to mine, but they said, it's mine, don't touch it. So I need to make sure I colonize things beforehand so that I don't upset anyone. Otherwise, I may have to declare war on people. And I don't mind that.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
That was really fast. All right, so we have a new discovery. We can now upgrade our frigates.
Just a minute of your time, President.
And I'm going to do that right now, actually. Yeah, there we go. And for our next research, we're going to choose this. This will give us destroyers and anti-missile rockets. It's only going to take us 2 turns. If you've never seen the tech tree, this is what it actually looks like. It's a very extensive tech tree. But I think I'm going to approach this slowly because I haven't really reached these yet. I don't really know what they are all about. But I do want to basically have a balanced research. I want to have a bit of everything. Specifically, we're going to focus on missiles, though, because I think this is the future. Missiles are the future of our species. Our race depends on the missiles. And we've discovered a space monster, it seems. Oh, look at that. There's a space monster. This is the first time I've seen one, and it sounds pretty powerful. 461. It's a space eel. Huh. These deep space creatures range from relatively harmless to potentially devastating, so we should make sure we are capable of withstanding a fight should we go near them. Now I wonder if it's actually protecting some sort of a special planet. And I think that's what's happening here. But I can't really defeat this until I have at least 4 ships. So I may have to wait a little bit because yeah, it's quite powerful. It's actually a lot more powerful than one of my frigates here, which is only 119. Look at that. That's nothing. Anyway, so let's just wait a little bit, and meanwhile we're just going to go ahead and construct the bases here and make ourselves a little bit more powerful. Okay, what do we have here?
If I may.
Ooh, our scanners detected an anomaly, and it says in order to claim the anomaly, use one of your ships to scout it. The ship will move away from the war points toward the anomaly and return to its starting point once it's been explored. I'm gonna go and do that actually. Let's go and see what this is all about. Not sure exactly what's going to happen, but it sounds very exciting. And what we've discovered here is a really cool planet called Esper Prime. It's a barren planet, but it has dark quartz on it, so we need to colonize that as well, ASAP. And by ASAP, I mean as soon as we finish producing whatever's being produced on our main planet.
Our scientists have made a new discovery.
All right, so we have anti-missile rockets. And we also have a new type of ship called Destroyer. That's great. Next, what should we get? All of these are going to take us quite a while to research, so we have to choose carefully here. And I think since I want to have missiles, I may have to take this, because this will give us Mercurolite missiles, which sounds really, really awesome. Everything else can wait. Let's go for this first. Alrighty. Next on the list is what? Okay, so this system just basically leads us to more systems, and I think this right there is it's a wormhole. Okay, it's not a black hole, it's a wormhole. So let's actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna skip this for now and get back here, because I'm kind of curious if there's more things to explore in this area. It's probably not the smartest move. Oh, actually, you know what? Go through here. Explore this system first. And we're gonna find out where are our possible weaknesses in terms of strategy here, because we're basically right in the middle, and we want to at least secure these 2 systems to be able to defend ourselves if something bad happens. I don't think we'll get attacked anytime soon, but you know, some of these species are actually quite dangerous and quite hostile as well. 2 more turns until we complete this thingy. And after this, we're going to start producing new buildings on the on our second colony as well.
Arriving at the
anomaly explored.
Your fleet spots an abandoned container filled with rare minerals floating unguarded in open space. You tell yourself some smuggler on the run must have jettisoned their cargo. Nobody is around to claim it, so you add it to your treasury without a second thought.
That sounds like a very human thing to do. Excellent, 66 credits. You know what? That might be just enough for us to buy.
Just a minute of your time.
Hello,
President.
Space Factory. Oh, that's actually.
If I may have a moment.
That's actually a really good idea. Strange readings near Orion. Really? Interesting. Okay, let's go check it out. I think that's actually that must be another species. The Orionians or Orionians. The Oreos. Let's call them the Oreos. From now on, you're known as the Oreos. All right, so you should go here if you can. No, you can't. Okay. So I'm gonna choose a new production on our main planet, and I think what I'm gonna do is construct another colony ship, right? Actually, a much better thing to do right now would be to build an automated factory so that the production is faster in the future. So it will give us +2 production. Yeah, let's do that instead. And using this factory, we'll be able to construct things really, really fast afterwards, because the colony ship can kind of wait. Let's buy this. Oh, that was a better idea, because it only saved us 1 turn. Anyway, already done. So we saved 1 turn constructing this thingy. And let's, should we find out what's going on in the Orion system? Yeah, let's go find out. It's telling us to go and find out what's going on there. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We might have our first extraterrestrial contact. or we might actually lose our scout ship and die. But the good thing about this system is that if I am holding this Tingalos system, and also if I end up settling on Esper, this will be a very, very safe system for us to basically use as our center of our economy, because it's basically hidden behind, you know, all of these systems I already have colonized. So I think I have a good plan. We're going to colonize this. We're then going to secure this with a lot of ships, and then we'll be fine, because that will allow us to have a very awesome solar system with 4 possible colonizable bodies on it. It's a good plan. The human ingenuity knows no bounds.
GNN.
Uh-oh.
Galactic News Network.
You are tuned to GNN, the only network that tells you what you need to know. Bringing it to you live.
Galactic News Network, the galaxy's most reputable news source.
Alright, so they didn't really present anything to us. I was hoping there would be some sort of information, but anyway, moving on. So let's construct automated factories here as well, because we want to be able to produce stuff really, really fast. And here comes the Orion system. Oh, look at that. I think this is the mysterious Oreos. Whoa. 57,400. Now, if you've ever played Master of Orion, the original Master of Orion, or the Master of Orion 2, you may remember that the Oreos, as I call them now, were ridiculously overpowered. They could easily destroy, like one ship could easily destroy your entire race until you basically advanced through levels and became more powerful. This means I have to be super careful. If it jumps at me right now, I'm gone. And if it finds out where I live, I'm gone as well. So we need to be super, super careful. We're going to have to avoid this system, which is unfortunately very close to us, but also possibly use this as a kind of a defense. So this might be like a wall for us that enemies will not be able to pass through. So we have Oranians or Oreos here. We have a worm here, and we just need to find out what's in this area. Which means that, can I just, you know what? Can I just jump here? Is this gonna kill me? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna jump here and then jump into this other system. Let's see what happens. Okay, looks like we've survived. We may have survived this. Oh, we have pirates. Threatening fleet detected. Where? Okay, so yeah, the pirate base is definitely in this vicinity. I'm going to bring these guys here. They're going to basically protect this area for now. There's usually these pirate bases in this game that are relatively challenging to defeat until you have a bigger fleet. But they don't send much at you. They usually just have these like 2 or 3 ships raiding you once in a while. I can definitely survive this attack. Okay, you need to escape from this system because it's dangerous here. And we've discovered a system called Moyosto, which actually has another jump way to another system. But let's find out what's here. Can we actually colonize this? And the answer to that question is yes, we can. Oh, interesting. Moyosto Prime is a pretty cool planet that has artifacts that add to research. Okay, so a lot of these planets are colonizable, which is actually great news for us. And what is that? Is that an enemy? I think that's someone coming this way. We have to be careful now. I think this might be another species. We might actually have first contact after all. And the pirates have arrived to our system. We're going to attack them. And I'm just going to simulate this. I don't want to fight them manually because I know I'm going to win this. Did they actually damage us a little bit? Yeah, they did. I will hopefully be able to repair this damage in no time. And we're just going to keep this ship here on a guard mode. And we need to start constructing more ships. But before we do that, let's actually go into ship design and see if we can construct something cool. We can construct a destroyer that looks kind of interesting. That kind of reminds me of a ship from, is it Mass Effect? I think so. Or possibly even EVE Online. Let's see what we can do with this. So there's 2 models actually. There's the base model and then there's an alternate model, but this kind of looks ridiculous. So let's go for the base model. And there's also themes here, which are basically different colors. You know what? I kind of like the last one. This is kind of cool. Looks like a tiger. And what we can give it is just regular titanium armor, just regular nuclear drive, And we have 5 different choices of weapons. We have nuclear bombs, which I think are for planets and colonies. We have laser cannon. We have nuclear missiles, which is what I was using to attack before. We have neutron blaster, which has... what does it have? I don't know if it has any advantage over a laser cannon, because it seems to have less DPS and doesn't have as much benefit, because you actually have to face the enemy. It might have some bonuses, but I can't really figure out what it is yet. And then we have anti-missile rockets, which are used for intercepting missiles. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for my research to complete, because I want to give them this new weapon that I'm designing right now. And then we're going to construct our first destroyer that's going to protect our base further. Meanwhile, we're just going to go ahead and not do that just yet. And the next construction building is going to be a new colony ship that we're going to send to one of those really awesome planets we've just discovered. Alright, so that's basically the beginning of our adventure in Master of Orion. I hope you enjoyed this video so far, and I hope you'll enjoy this playthrough. I'm going to try to post at least one of these a day, but it might be very difficult for me in the next few days because I'll be away for a while, but definitely expect more videos in the future. We're going to try to complete this game, and also we're going to wait for the final release of Master of Orion and try every race at some point. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you still haven't. Game you later, guys. I will see you in the next video, and if you've enjoyed watching this, please like this video and share with your friends. Okay, game you later. See you in the next part, and bye-bye.